What's good? It's your boy KC. We back again with another edition to Prison Stories. If you're just tuning in, basically I'm recapping my state issue vacation through some journal entries that I did while I was incarcerated. So yeah, if you're tuning back and you know that though. So without further ado, we might as well get right back into it. This entry is from 7/31, 2019 at 12:30 p.m. It says, well, I was finally able to express how I feel somewhat to, I'm not going to say no names, but I let her know that whatever connection we may have had has been lost over time, that rather than this shit making us stronger, it's just making us grow apart and some more shit. The response I got, I guess, was half expected and half not. I lightweight expected her to turn up and be all in her feelings and shit, but basically she just said that she feels similar to how I feel in regards to our connection being lost. Where I think we're not on the same page is that I truly do not feel like we really had this unbreakable bond from the jump. I truly believe that she feels like we were like made for each other, or that we were like soulmates or something, and that's just not the case. We're not really even compatible. Like, if you look at our signs, we would need the most work in a relationship. And if a person believes in that zodiac shit, which she does, then that alone should have been a deciding factor right out the gate. At any rate, here we are 13 plus months into this shit with another 11 plus months to go. And rather than me feeling content on where we stand, I feel how I feel. And I just don't want to have to continue doing my time with this shit on my mind. So however it happens, it'll work itself out. Fuck it though, another month in the books. I pray that I don't have to spend another July in this bitch. I also pray that the next few months go by even faster than the previous ones have. I really hope that in October, when I reapply for boot camp, there ain't no bullshit. I know it's a stretch to expect to get the same date, but as long as I can get a date like January or February, I'll be cool. But what I don't want is a denial letter. I don't know how I'll handle that. That would fuck me up. But shit, all a nigga can do is keep knocking this shit out and walk this time down. I won't be here forever. And then it says ISR June, July of 2020. Didn't happen like that. And it says my SRD date, November 15th of 2022, which would have been my out date had I have served all my time. Well, let's keep it going. So this one is from 8/4/2019 at 2:30 p.m. It says, these weekends be going by so fast. Then for the next 5 days, I'm stuck in this fucking room damn near all day. I'm so tired of this shit, tired of this room, tired of the phone, tired of the food, the smell, these clothes. I'm tired. This shit is lame as fuck. Then my punk ass Sally had the nerve to want to go tell the guards that we got an issue. The only issue we have is that I'm not about to sit in this room all day and listen to this motherfucker snore because he want to sleep all day and night. So shit, I'm waking him up, and he feels like I shouldn't wake him up, so he goes and tells the guards. They tell him the only way out is going to the hole, which I'm not finna do over no petty shit. They already sent me off once over some dumb shit, so I'll be damned if it happens the second time. But yeah, so the old nigga in my cell then tells his mentor, I guess, that we got an issue, so now they come get me for some conflict resolution shit, like that's supposed to solve anything. Bottom line, if I can't be in this room peacefully, then ain't no way the next man finna just lay in here all damn day, sleeping and snoring all comfortable. Shit don't make no sense. That was a short one, so we're gonna keep it going. This one is from 8/8/2019 at 12 p.m. Whatever. This is just a lyric, I guess, from a song or whatever. It says, doing my time sitting on my rack, thinking to myself, one day I'll be back. Oh yeah, that was a lyric from a J Diggs song, if I believe, or if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, it says, met with my caseworker yesterday. Ain't really have any new news to tell me. Just let me know when I can reapply for boot camp. October 4th, I think, or the first week of October. She also told me that when you complete boot camp, you're not on ISR. In some counties, yeah, ISR agents do monitor niggas who leave from CIP, but they not on ISR. And in Hennepin County or Ramsey County, your agent is specifically a CIP agent who only monitors CIP releases. And on top of that, ISR and CIP release are not the same. They are similar, but not the same. I was under the impression that when you leave from CIP, there are all these ridiculous stipulations and guidelines you have to follow, and I could be wrong, but the way the caseworker made it seem, CIP is a bit more laid back than ISR, even though I've known a few niggas to get out and be on CIP supervision, and it did seem to me that it was some ISR shit, but hell, I don't know. I don't even give a damn. I'm just trying to get the fuck out of here and get out of this place. I still ain't got no job, and now I'm starting to think that I actually do have to be on red tag for 50 days and not 30. But shit, at this point, I made it to the 30-day mark, so shit, what's another 20 days? My fucking body is tired of laying in this bed day after day, week after week. But this morning I went out to the yard like I do every morning, and I was chopping it up with a nigga about the CIP shit. And I knew you got to run at boot camp, obviously, but he was saying that you got to run 5 fucking miles in about 35 minutes. And I guess it's niggas who do that, and I really ain't got no choice but to become one of them. But for the last month or so, I've been trying to get outside and run the track at least every other day. But shit, a 35-minute jog on the track is 12 to 15 laps. I think 15 laps is 5 miles. Every 3 laps is a mile. I guess I'm not doing okay because I'm doing okay because I currently am doing 2 laps in about 6 minutes, but that's all I can do before I got to stop and walk a lap. I figure if I stick to it, then in a few months I should be able to go around that bitch a good 10 times at least before I need a break. And by the time boot camp rolls around, I should be able to knock that 5 miles out with no problem. I just got to stick to it. I really think it's more mind over matter because yeah, I'd be a little winded, but I think if I just focus more, I should be able to get it. I should be able to at least do a solid mile without stopping. When I was going to the gym and getting on the treadmill, I was hitting that mile in about 8-9 minutes, but I think running on track and running on the treadmill is a bit different. And it says, anyway, my loud breathing celly has just came in the room breathing all loud and eating these fucking raw pasta noodles, so it threw me off and I can't stand the sound of him fucking breathing. I want to punch him in his fucking nose just to try and open up his blocked ass nasal passages. This shit is fucking ridiculous. I gotta put my headphones on to try and tune him out. I was going through it with the celly I was in the room with for a good year. I'm talking about the man literally slept all day prior to getting a job or whatever, and he snored all loud. It was just, it was the worst. But anyway, let's keep it going. This one is from 8/12/2019 at 11:45 a.m. It says, another Monday here in Moose Lake, still ain't got a job, so I'm assuming that this red tag shit is for 50 days and not 30 days, which means I still have another 2 weeks of this before I'm even eligible to get a job. I did still apply last night, though, just in case there is some truth to this 30 days and not 50, but whatever, it is what it is at this point. I finally managed to begin the process of telling, whatever, we're not going to use names, how I really feel, and as expected, she got into her feelings rather than just trying to understand where I'm coming from. I tried explaining the importance of JPay emails and shit. I tried expressing that this time apart has separated us more than it has brought us closer together. I attempted to ask like what it is she expects to come from this, and after saying all of this, I still haven't gotten any answers. I explained that if we're not contributing to something, then we're contaminating it. I explained that if we're not contributing to something, then we're contaminating, and that really we are just wasting each other's time. When I suggested that we try and take a break, she had the nerve to tell me, what if she ain't around whenever I feel like I'm done with a break? But shit, if that's what it is, then that's what it is. I really don't expect anyone from my past other than the one person to still be around after this is all over with. And it did not work out like that, of course. But anyway, and honestly, I don't want the one person, period. I've admitted my part in this, and I understand that I played a major factor in how shit went down. I can't change it, but I didn't expect things to go like this. And I feel like if and when I get out of here and I even attempt to deal with her, it won't work out. We're not right for each other. I truly believe that she would try and trap me by getting pregnant and then using that to keep me around. And if that happened, it would just push me further away. But I refuse to even get myself in that predicament. So it was a must that I just started to dead that shit now. Like I've said, I did what I thought was right by telling her where I'm at with everything. My intentions were never bad, and I'm tired of being the bad guy. Anyways, I need to start focusing on how I'm going to secure a future with the other person. I'm not really big on trying to start over with anyone else, and she is good people. I can't say one bad thing about her. We've been through thick and thin, and we still keep in contact. I think that had I not came here, things would have been a lot different. And not just between me and her, but everything, period. But as I said before, this shit did save my life. And for that, I'm thankful, because I don't know if I would have been able to change myself. I speak it into existence that I'll be accepted and make it through the CIP program, and I also successfully complete ISR and parole. Once I make it past all of that, I can begin to start really living. In addition to doing the real estate stuff, I think I also want to help not only young niggas who are living how I was living, but I also want to help niggas who are getting out of prison and need a way to get back on their feet. It's crazy to even think about that, because not even 2 years ago, I felt like the life I was living was so fulfilling. I was wrong as shit. It's gonna be hard as fuck to just get out and do everything right. But I know that if I am somehow able to do it, it will be the most rewarding thing I've ever experienced, and not just for me, but for my mom and the rest of my family also, and for the one female. All right, with that one, I think we'll end it right there. Tune back in next time, you know what I'm saying? Keep up with me. Like I said, it's starting to get good, but it gets way better. We got a lot of time to still cover. We're still in the first year, I think. So, just stick with me, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get to it. I am KC. This is Prison Stories. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Till next time.